Hey, good evening, everyone. So tonight I'm gonna talk about this guy right here. That's right, it's a switch opener for both types of switches. So I got this on AliExpress for about $5 and shipped it, and it took almost 3 months, and it's finally here. Now, so I want to talk about how whether these cheaper plastic switch openers can actually do as good of a job as those very premium looking aluminum switch openers. So if you look at all those aluminum switch openers, you see that they're actually priced pretty high at more than $20 each, and some of them go even higher than like 50. And if you're just started out and you don't think you might want to spend too much on just opening the switches, then you might want to. It might put off a lot of people who are not committed to this hobby, I guess. So if you want to get something cheaper, this is what we're looking at. This is the Kailh box version of the switch openers. So if you go online and look at a lot of these pictures, it only features the cherry side. But I got the Kailh box version, and then it turns out to be this double-sided for both. So I'm gonna talk about both sides, but I'm gonna start with this Kailh box side, right? So you have this two wedges that will clip onto your box switch. All right, this box. So clip on the ledge on this box switch, and then these two smaller clips will actually grab onto the latch on the bottom housing. So when it pops out, if it actually try to prevent it from jumped out along with it. Now, this particular sample I got looks to be 3D printed. You can see these little diagonal marks. That's a very characteristics of 3D printing. And if you actually try to push the switch in, it seems that it doesn't fit perfectly. It's like a little bit off. But if you give it a little wiggle, or especially if you give it a little squeeze, then these wedges kind of grab onto the step here, and then you just push the whole switch down. Try to push them on the top. The wedge pushes into the cover on both sides, and then when you let it go, the other clip grabs onto the bottom housing and allow you to pull this thing out. So works pretty well as long as you understand that it's plastic, so it gets a little flex. This probably happened when it's in the mail. It just get pushed in. I'm happy it didn't get crushed if that's the case. But this is the Kailh Pro switch, which also have the same upper housing design. And it's the same, and it works exactly the same. You push it down far enough so that it unclips and it comes out. Alright, fairly easy. Now on the other side, which is the standard Cherry MX design, it has these 4 prongs on a more point and then slope up prong, and the same retainer clip for the bottom housing. So it's the same idea. Just make sure these 2 prongs goes into the upper housing, and if it doesn't clip on right away, just give it a little squeeze. Now it does. Now it just goes in, and then you push it down, and out comes the switch. Right, then fairly easy, and looks pretty durable to me. I've been playing around with it for almost a week now, and doesn't seem to have any wear on the points. Yeah, it looks good enough for light hobbyist use. So definitely I will recommend that if you're starting out, get one of these guys. If you're really sure, if you're building stuff or if you start getting clients and stuff, maybe get the aluminum ones. But this one is good. Alright, hope you enjoy this video, and if you find this useful, give a thumbs up and subscribe for more of these DIY mechanical keyboard and tech videos, and you have a good day.